The ringing won't stop.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
This program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
one and all, and welcome to YouTube Talk here with Stone Cold Loki. How are y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are having a good week because it's hump day. Yeah, it's hump day. We're in hump day. Yeah. I love me a hump day. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody out there doing? Classic Comics, what's up? We've got Daryl the Derelict here. We have got Snortopoopas Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Claude Sailing is here. What is up, brother? Hopefully you are doing well. Penny, what is up, Penny? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you all. We got the waddler of waddlers, Mr. Punk Waddle. How you doing there, brother? Hopefully you and Sugar Waddle are doing just great. I hope everything's going good. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? We got Dean Krantz, Mr. Krantz. How are you doing today, my friend? Good to see you. We've got Justice Dabalina in the house over on the Rumbles. What is up? We've got Dr. Jill Powers over on the Rumbles. We have got Mr. David Glenn over on the Rumbles. Thank you big time. All you wrenches, you know what you do. Thank you so very much for being here, for helping out, for being a part of this. We absolutely love what you guys do and appreciate it. Thank you. What's up, ZBR? Good to see you, brother. How are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. We've got the lady, Arwen Avalon. And you know what? Later on Friday, before we get started on the show, I've got something really funny for Arwen because I heard something absolutely freaking hilarious. And I was like, oh my God, that just chef's kiss. Absolutely. So I'm going to have Arwen giggling Friday morning because she's not going to be able to stop. Holy crap. Thank you, Project Storytime. Yes, you are. I see you. You are here. And thank you, brother. The longest standing wrench in Valhalla. It's good to see you, my friend. It is very good to see you. What is up, everybody? Did I miss anybody? We got Mr. Dan Funk in the house. Fist bump to all the wrenches. That's right, Mr. Funk. Mr. Funk knows what's up. You guys help out so much. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Seriously. You guys let us do what we do and interact without having to worry about a whole bunch of shenanigans going on. Although not a lot of shenanigans happen over here. We don't have a lot of drama and a lot of BS and a lot of bull crap that we have to deal with. At least not anymore. So thank you very much for that. And we try and keep it drama free. Dude, no one should be like X'd out because you're in chat, because you say hi, because you say what's up, because you throw out the peace sign, whatever it is that you do in the morning, as long as you're not going after anybody, it doesn't really bother me. Guys, talk amongst yourselves. Talk about Star Wars. Talk about whatever. Have a good conversation. That's what these mornings are all about, is getting together and having a good conversation first thing in the morning. So, that's what it should be about too. And you've got a lot of ne'er-do-well people that like to be paid for their opinion. Give me money. You've got grifters, you've got Lolcows. God help me, the Lolcows. Josh sucks. Drama level Omega started. Oh my God, Mark. Mark the infinitely tired, ladies and gentlemen. He is here and he is starting shit because that's what he does. Happy morning to Happy Dinosaur, dude. I'm gonna play some Burnout Paradise after the stream, dude. Heck yeah. Have fun, man. Have fun. One thing you might want to look at, I don't know if you've ever played these or not, but the Super Robot War games are on Nintendo Switch. So try them out if you haven't. If you haven't played one of them, try it out. I love those games. But my rumors and innuendos and maybes and possibilities. And if something is going on and I hear something crazy, you guys remember the Zelda rumor? The Zelda rumor that was going around that a dude with tits was going to be Zelda. That's not happening. That was all pushed out by that individual's marketing team or whatever, their agency that they work for. All rumor, all BS, all crap. So, I never thought that was going to happen anyway. That'd be the dumbest move you could possibly make. Damn, those over at EBN How dare they sign up to Disney Plus for Mako Mermaids? Dude, those guys, those crazy guys over at EBN, they do and say the craziest things. You should watch them. Pills, black pills. So, did you know Kathleen Kennedy is going to be fired by the end of 2019? Dude, that don't get me started on that. And people will say, "Oh, it was to give people hope." Okay, just give me reality. I'd much rather know the bitch was going to be around until 2026 or 2028 or 2030 or whatever. We are extending her contract indefinitely. Okay, great, thank you. Just give us that. I swear, a lot of the stuff that went out into the ether was just to f with people. So you had people that got taken advantage of. You had people that got made look like idiots, and then you had people that ran with it that had no idea what they were doing. So that's great. Alert the press. Alert the press. Arwen wants to alert the press. So let me break some stuff down for you. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great one. Like I said, hope you're having a great week. Hope you continue to have a great week because it's only Wednesday. It's only hump day. And you're going to have a hump day show later tonight over on Snowdubs for his hump day. Hope grasping at straws and validating people's opinions are unfounded, on unfounded other options, other opinions. Yes. What is a paid influencer? Can anybody in here tell me what a paid influencer does? Anybody? Y'all be careful out here. We have an extreme heat advisory today, 97, 99 tomorrow. High humidity, 110 degrees in the shade. Yeah, I've lived through summers in Texas like that. Absolutely. Chill. A paid influencer is paid to convince you to get a product. So I'm going to influence you to buy something. Why? Because I get money from the company that wants you to buy it. Doesn't matter whether it's good. Doesn't matter whether it's great. We had a sponsor around here for a while that was like Viking Cutlery. Do you want to know why I went ahead and did that? Because I love their products and I like looked into it and I was like, you know what? I really like the stuff these people put out. I bought gifts for people, drinking horns and throwing axes and all kinds of cool shit. And it's all quality. It's not junk. So I did a deal, and for like a year, I promoted this company. Why? Because I believed in it and I really liked their stuff. And then they screwed me over and were like, we're not going to pay you your last payout because we think that your link got linked out to blah, blah, blah. And we don't believe these sales are real. I was like, you took the money for the sales. Yes, you took the money for the sales. You sold the product. So let me get this straight. You sold like $1,000 in product and you're mad at me because you think the link got linked out. But for a year, I really like their product. I still like their product. I'm just not going to buy anything from them because I feel like I got screwed over in the end, which probably has happened to more people than I can count. More people than anybody can count. Oh, I got a good deal with a sponsor, blah, 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 blah. And then they find some way so we raid them, Loki. Yes, we raid them. And that's all water under the bridge, old shit. I know better. So a paid influencer is paid to convince you to buy a product. Doesn't matter whether that product's good or not. They just want to sell you something. Why? Because they make money off of that. It's an avenue to make money, just like commercials. Maybe it's Maybelline. I couldn't believe that they had like the Maybelline thing on Evolution the other night. They had Maybelline in like the middle of the ring. I was like, guys, what the shit is this? This is like label hour. So they are paid to convince you to buy something. Does anybody remember that Star Wars game? What was it? Dumbasses, Star Wars Dumbasses with a ugly face. Yeah, anyway, there were hundreds of streamers that were being paid by Ubisoft to promote this game. And they couldn't even do that right because the game sucks so bad that their characters would fall through the floor or the Star Wars dumbasses. Thank you, Project. They would fall through the floor or they would they'd just be invisible. They'd be like sitting in a bush and the guards would walk over. And I mean, they are clearly visible. You can see them. And the guards are like, we haven't detected anyone. They must have just disappeared. Absolute hogwash and bullshit. Adega Outlaw, what is up, brother? With a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so very much, man. You guys keep the lights on, brother. Thank you. He says late fee. Good morning, Valhalla. Bro, you don't have to pay late fee. We love you. We love you for just being here. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you for being here. It is very much appreciated. And Adega, this one is just for you because I know how much you love it. Long live the fighters, Valhalla. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
I mean, it was a broken piece of shit. But these people's job were to convince you, oh my God, look how much fun I'm having in this game. I am having so much fun. Oh, I fell through the floor again. Oh, did y'all happen to see that? Yeah, that was just I think that was my fault, not the game's fault. I must have run over a piece of terrain that I shouldn't have, and I fell through the ground. They giggle and they laugh because they know it's a piece of shit. We have a contract with Ubisoft. We are obligated to talk about how great it is. Nothing bad will be said about this game. Nothing at all. If any of you caught the last Doom playthrough we did, Doom the Dark Ages, I was having fun. I was having a lot of fun playing that game. The shield dynamics were fun. The reflecting, thing was fun. The chainsaw shield was fun. And it was really funny because people on X and other places were going on and on about how glory kills were gone. But that's not true. Because we did them. We did the glory kills. You could do glory kills with your shield. There was a scene where you could do glory kills with your hands. There were different glory kills. Now they had finishers that had the new weapons involved, but you could still do the glory kills. So there's always going to be disinformation and bullshit that goes on. People are going to either hate on something or they're going to like something. It's the ones that like something that's absolute trash that I would be very, very careful with, because how much are they making off of this? How much are they making off of every stream? And then they get money from their audience. You get cash from the audience. How many times have we see that dipshit DSP or whatever the hell his name, DPS or DSP or ugly uncle with a mustache that's freaky that you don't leave your kiddos with? How many times have we seen that guy sit there and push something so that he can get money? I want money. Give me money. Oh, I went and spent $500 on the new Switch 2. Why aren't you paying me more? That to me, all of that is some grifting ass shit. And we're going to get into that too. So the paid influencer thing, I won't trust anything that I see. I'm just not. What's up, Morning Hayes? How are you doing? And honestly, if you think, well, Loki, I have found one that is genuine. Yeah, I know, right? He's like a damn cockroach. I found one that's genuine, and I think that they're great. Okay, that's great. That's great. I'd just be really, really cautious about money, giving in any of your money, because they're already making money off of whatever product they're trying to shove down your throat and get you to buy and convince you will make you younger. It reminds me of the snake oil guys back in the day. Does anybody know what a snake oil salesman is? Does anybody remember what a snake oil salesman is? Hello, ma'am. I have got the tonic of your dreams. We're going to give you one sample, and this will make you younger. If it does not show that it makes you younger by tomorrow morning, I will give you a full refund, blah, blah, blah. I'll be back this way tomorrow. to make sure that you're absolutely happy with your product. Oh, you want to buy 2 bottles. Okay, we'll give you 2 bottles. In fact, I'll give you a deal. Instead of the normal $100 price tag for each individual bottle, I will give you 2 for that price. Oh, $100 and a $20 tip. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, lady. And you never see that some bitch again. Ever. I remember back in the day, there were door-to-door vacuum salesmen. Does anybody remember that? People used to go door-to-door selling vacuums. Obviously, this is before. Oh, the coup. Oh, my God. What's up, Tucker? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. And Mr. Jet Pearson throwing in the snake. Snake go. Only on random Thursday. You only got the snake oil guys on a random Thursday? All right. But wait, there's more. If you buy this Girls Gone Wild video, we'll send you Wet and Wild Tuesdays absolutely free. That's right. Sign up now for 2 years of your life. If you cancel early, that's a $999.99 cancellation fee. But we'll send you this free Wet and Wild Tuesdays. Oh God, it never stops, and you've got it. It's all about money, and it's got to be more than about money. It absolutely has to be more than about money. We sent a Dega a skull thing, but this is what I want to do when it's always about money. He knows what's up. That's 2 door-to-door knockers. Hello, sir. We'd like to sell you this and this and that. That look you give them, dirty horse. I'm right there. I'm right there. I hate people knocking on my door wanting to sell me shit. I had a neighbor come over the other day and was like, do you know me? I'm like, yeah. Because he's like 5 something. He's like 5. He's like, I live across the street, and I was wondering if you would like to buy the new kitchen knife set from there. I'm like, no. But have you checked? Can I at least all I have to do is give you an in-home? No. Okay, is there a time I can come back? No. Mean Loki. I know all I had to do was let him into my home and let him do his little presentation and then have him scurry off. Do you mind if I let them know that you looked at the product here? I'm like, no. Anyway, we had a miracle cleaner salesman show up years ago as me and some friends were loading up to go on a con. His sales pitch ended with Scooby Dooby Doo. Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? Shooby. Shooby or Scooby? Scooby or Scooby? We've got some work to do now. Today, those 5-hour energy drink shots, those will qualify as snake oil. Yes. Also the little things that go next to them that are like, increase your time in the bedroom by 5 hours. Take this little thing and you can do this and that. I'm like, no, don't need it. Don't have it. Don't, no. All that'll screw you up anyway. Loki then gave the kid an RKO. Oh, yeah, no. Boom. Oh, shit. I flopped my little mic thing off. It just fell right off because I hit my mic. Isn't that interesting this morning? Isn't it magical? Shooby. Shooby dooby doo. Oh, was it a Shooby? Was it Shooby something? Was it named Shooby? God only knows. So Loki, what about Lolcow? Does anybody here know what a Lolcow is? I'm sure like we've got some people that know what a Lolcow is, but does anybody else know what a Lolcow is? Anybody? Raise your hand. Let me know. Do you know what a Lolcow is? Anybody? People from Cali? Yes, Soul Assassin. People from Cali. You're almost right. Boogie. Yes, that is an acceptable answer as well. Boogie. So if anybody you don't know, there is a YouTuber out there called Boogie2988, who I've met 3 or 4 times in real life, and he is a lolcow. What is a lolcow, Loki? A lolcow is someone that you laugh at because of how idiotic, large, whatever. Yeah, you want to say Pat, say Pat. They make basically they do stupid shit and make fun of themselves. If anybody hasn't seen the recent Boogie 2988 nonsense, he proposed to his girlfriend and then fell in a lake and cussed the whole way as he made his way out of this lake that he was in. That's a lolcow. Okay, he did that on purpose. It was all part of the grift. I'm going to hand you the ring, and then you're going to put the ring on, and I'm going to fall in the water. And I believe if I'm correct, at the beginning of that video, you hear someone send in like a $5 super chat or some shit and say, "Get that smog monster or swamp monster away from that little girl." Yeah, it's a definite mentality. So they want people to make fun of them. They want people to talk shit about them. They want people to laugh at them. And this is how they entertain. Most of these people have genuine problems with themselves because they are willing to do the dumbest, stupidest, crappiest shit to entertain you. And that is what you have to look at it as. Entertain. You are entertaining. You are making people laugh. You're making people laugh at yourself and how stupid or how big or how dumb or whatever it is. They're trying to convince you that all of this is real and they are really this dumb or this stupid. And some of them just are. People who don't know what self-esteem is. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go on a show. I'm not going to go, I'm not going to do my own and act like a complete and total moron and stupid just so people can laugh at me. I'm more self-respect than that. That's not worth $1. That's not worth $2. That's not worth $10,000. You know, you see those things all the time on the internet. What would you do? Would you live in squalor for a year for $1 million? Would you live on an island? Would you never watch football again? Would you let someone pull a Vince McMahon on you and blah, blah, blah? No, absolutely fucking not. No amount of money is worth that. Some people will absolutely sell themselves for a bit of money. That's all they need. We just talked about that a minute ago, talking about paid influencers. I am ready to be purchased. I am a hot commodity that needs to be paid by a company to promote their shit. Why? Because you have a serious problem and you need someone to sell your shit for you. Most likely it is because of consumers going, we're done with you. Like Ubisoft. A lot of people were done. They were finished. Finito. I'm not doing this. They paid. Did someone say $1? Darth Arlena over on Rumble with a $1 super Rumble rant says, "Did someone say $1? Ask and thou shalt receive, Arlena."
$1? I've never seen $1. Nobody's got $1. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's $1 bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's $1 bill. No. I'm just going to say it right now. No. No. No luchador masks. No wrestling masks. No nothing masks. No. No. Do you want to know why? Because I'll end up running an ad like this.
You're a very funny man, senor.
Except you're not, Mark. I mean, in junior high, we awkwardly let ourselves be the punchline in a couple of jokes and realized we didn't like it. No, no, absolutely not. And you know what? If you got hassled in the past by friends, hey, I'm totally down with that. I hassle people all the time. Um, hell, we play the Makini Draws Make Your Panties Drop song around here. God help us when Makini decides he wants to show up and be a part of something. Why? Because it's Makini. Like Pepperidge Farms, Loki remembers. Always, always. No luchador masks, no wrestling masks, no. Maybe a cane mask. Okay, I can see that's something cool. You know, just don't talk like Kane. You know, broody pooty. No, no. But or this Loki mask from the mask. I actually wore that and in a thing with the Dega. We actually put the Loki mask on and before anybody knew what I looked like. So yeah, that was fun. There's all kinds of different things that you can do. I just don't understand the locale idea of I've got to make myself look like an absolute freaking moron or a giant fat dude that eats everything. Why would you lean into that? I don't get it. I mean, I understand no self-respect, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to live like that where I'm constantly tearing myself down. It's not a me thing, I guess. I want to build up. And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people that are in this space that do this thing that we do, they get this idea that they need to tear themselves down, that they need to be horrible to themselves, that I didn't make enough money, or I didn't do this enough, or I didn't get enough subs this month. I'm a piece of shit. And they tear at themselves and they tear themselves down instead of trying to build themselves up. I don't get that. Well, how am I supposed to build myself up, Loki, when other people don't want to have anything to do with me? Stop being a dick. Seriously. Stop being a douche. Okay. This whole thing wrapped around I don't have enough subs or I don't have enough money or I don't have enough attention or I don't have that gets fucking old really quick. That gets really, really old really quick. That's not being hard on yourself. That's being a douche. Darth Arlena with another $1 super chat says, on second thought, just burn them all down. See, we try and make our listeners and our family and our great friends happy around here. So ask and thou shalt receive. Arlena, let's burn it to the fucking ground. I don't know. Thank you, Arlena. You guys keep the fires burning bright. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Project Gabriel appreciates it too. And so does Joe, because they're throwing fireballs and horns this morning. Morning, Loki. Are you back to morning schedule? Regardless, good to see you. Good to see you too, brother. I'm glad you and the fam are okay. God bless you, sir. God bless you and the fam. We love you, brother. I'm back on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is probably going to change in the next couple of months because I've got work I have to do. Right now, I'm kind of on break. I'm still, but the other thing is on hold until I do a yay internship and get to have so much fun doing that. But for the next couple of months, my wheelhouse isn't as busy. Yesterday was nuts because I had work. I had a full day of work. So, but today, we'll see what happens. So it's almost like I'm on a little mini vacay that don't know what to do with. I should probably be doing video after video after video after video, and I don't know. I might. We might do some videos in the future. Be not enough mindset is only making people miserable. If you think like that, you'll never be satisfied. And you know what's funny? When you try and tell someone this, when you try and impart any little bit of knowledge, you get, you know what, man, you don't remember what it's like, man. It's like dealing with fucking children. I'm like, how do you think I fucking even got where I'm at? How do you fucking think that happened? Do you think I just poof appeared one day and had 6,000 freaking subs and no. But I sure as shit wasn't tearing myself down every morning. God help me. Do you know what that first year was like? Do you know what the first year of monetization was like? I could barely pay my rent, and this is on me. Even though I got in a motorcycle accident, even though I was physically fucked up, it's still on me. I barely could pay my rent. I was eating ramen every other day. I couldn't go out and do shit because I couldn't pay for gas money. I barely made it. Not once, ever, did I bitch, moan, complain, whine, or say anything to anybody outside of the people that I knew out of YouTube about what was going on. Mike and Adega were like the only two people in the back that knew. That was it. Hey, you know, this is the shit I'm dealing with. This is life. That was my mess that I had to get myself out of. Not once did I ever bitch about money. Not once did I ever beg for money. Not once did I ever ask for money. Not once did I ask for shit while I was going through that. And for years after. You cannot focus on money. That is the biggest, that is going to be the biggest downfall of so many freaking people that are coming up that do have a bright future. If they could not focus on the fact that I'm not getting enough money, I'm not getting enough subscribers, I'm not getting enough views on my latest video, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Get your head straight and remember that this is about the people you are talking to, not about the bullshit you are going through. I understand that is hard to separate. That is hard to separate the two. But if you want to do this, you cannot bring that into a room with all of these people in it that you want them to have a good morning. I want you guys to have a good morning. I want you to go, damn, I listened to Loki today. And you know what? It set me up and I was like, yeah, I'm going to conquer the fucking day. That was the whole point. Hey, I'm awake. I'm interacting with people. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm listening to the show. I'm getting hyped. I'm getting ready. I want to go out and I want to slay the fucking day Valhalla style. That was the whole point. That was the whole point. Why? Because I needed that as much as other people needed that. And when they listened and they felt that and they heard that and they connected with that, that is the point. It is not money. Money. It is not how many do I get? Oh, I'm working with this person. I should be getting subs from them. Oh, I'm working with this person. I should be getting subs from them. Oh, I guess it over here. And it's worth my time because I got subscribers from this. Don't forget to shout me out. Don't forget to shout me out. Don't forget to shout me out. You know what I do when someone sits there and pesters the fuck out of me in a back room? Don't forget to shout me out. Make sure you shout me out. Can you please shout me out? I ignore it. Why? Because it's easy to ignore the damn private room in a StreamYard link where I'm just like, because I'm going to do that. I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to give you an opportunity to go, hey, you know what? What are you doing? What do you got going on there, guy? What's on your agenda? Well, Loki, today we're going to be doing this and this over on my channel and blah, 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 blah. Awesome, man. I hope you have a good show. Their link is in the chat, or we're going to forward you over there, or da-da-da-da-da. Shout me out, Loki. No, Mark. Brad Mark. Don't forget to shout me out, Loki. Brad Mark. So you know what happens when someone pesters me constantly in the back? I ignore it. You can ask anybody that's ever streamed with me. You can ask Arwen. Yeah, you can ask Mark too. You can ask Punk Waddle. What's up, Andrew? How are you doing? Good morning, sir. Hope you're doing well. Keep kicking ass and slaying that day, brother. I hope everything's good. You can ask Mephisto. You can ask anybody that's ever streamed with me. I always shout them out at the end of the stream. I always am like, hey, there's a new show coming up, blah, 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 blah. Here's the link. I do my very best to promote people. So why you in my back room running your mouth about promote me, don't forget. Hush. Because do you know what that makes me think? That makes me think the only fucking reason you are here is not to contribute. It is not to make the chat laugh or have a good time or interact or tell a story, spin a yarn, spit in someone's ear, whatever. It is to promote yourself and get attention on yourself. And if that's all you care about, by all means, you can go out and do that by yourself. You don't need me. You don't need me. Oh, but Loki, what about the people who do that and then go off and they have more subs than you? What about this person who's got this, who started after you? More power to them. I'm glad that they're doing well. What does it matter? If all you care about is your own bullshit, then you get this. You over promote themselves, whether on stream or in chat. And you know what people do? People look at it and they go, I don't want that guy around. I don't want that guy around. What's up, brother? I'm glad everything's going well, Andrew. Punk water. And it's true. There's a time and a place to promote your stuff. But if you are a guest on someone's show, hanging out in their house, then why do you want to talk about your house the whole time? I recently had someone on that could not stop talking about something that happened over on one of their shows. And I'm glad they are excited about it. I am. I'm glad you're excited about it. I'm glad you got a kick out of it. I'm glad that you got this thing that you are absolutely happy about. However, going on a stream that has absolutely nothing to do that and interrupting people and bringing that up and bringing it to the forefront is rude. Why is it rude? Because guess what, dude? We're all happy for you. We're all happy that you got something cool that happened to you and you want to talk about it. But bringing it up over and over and over again, being like, no, you don't understand, man. This person came by and like totally like promoted me. I'm ready to get down on my knees, man, and take it. Take all 9 inches of it. By God, dude, chill the fuck out. Seriously. Someone big came by and someone said something nice to you. Okay, I get it. I get it. When I got monetized, it was because someone was kind enough to send like 100-something people over to my channel and they subscribed. I got 200-something subscribers in like a minute flat. I don't talk about it every day. I don't constantly bring it up. I don't constantly throw it in people's faces. Do you know why? Because that makes you look like an ass licker. That's what it makes you look like. It makes you look like an ass licker. And guess what? Nobody likes. Nobody likes an ass licker. It's that simple. If all you can do is kiss ass and climb up that ladder, I could give a fuck less. If you want to help entertain people, if you want to be a part of a discussion, if you want to be part of the show, by all means. By all means. But I don't need someone constantly looking someone else's ass on the show and talking about how, oh my God, over the moon I am. It's tiring. I run the big creators away. They're derelict. God. Your knee pads are officially in the mail and they're shined up real nice for you. I don't need that. I don't. What about grifters? Let's talk about grifters real quick because God, there's been so much. This word gets thrown around anytime anyone does something. You're just a grifter, man. You're just grifting, man. You're a grifter. What have I ever asked for? I asked for help with medical bills once. One time. I don't even ask people to subscribe. I don't even say the line. Hey guys, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, and make sure notifications turned on so you see all of our stuff every day, all day. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video, skull, and tuck and roll. I never even do that. Oh well, that's your problem, Loki. You're not pushing yourself forward in the algorithm enough. I'm just being me. I get on, I do my show, I talk to people. I talk to people in real life. There's a bunch of you I've talked to in real life that I've had conversations with that have nothing to do with any bullshit or crap. I want to give people a good morning. Like I said, if you guys are like, you know what, Loki did a great job this morning, I'm gonna throw him a $5 super chat. Thank you. Seriously, I will read it out. I will show you. I appreciate it. Why? Because it helps pay for StreamYards. It helps keeps the lights on. It keeps us coming back here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until that changes. And then it'll keep us coming back after that. So whatever anybody wants to send, whether it's $1, like Alina sent over there, on second thought, let us burn it down. It's a $5, it's a $10, whatever it is. It's some memberships. I appreciate it. And I do my best to treat everybody the same. I appreciate what you guys do, though. Jedi Master with $2 super chat. How are you doing, brother? Lost in Space. Make sure you guys are subscribed to him and you check out his Lost in Space stuff. Absolutely awesome. He says, "Good morning, Loki." Good morning, brother. Hopefully you're doing well. What do I got for you this morning? What do we got? How about this one, dude? Little Jules Winfield to start your day off the right way. Skull!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
That's right. That's right. Little Jules Winfield. So I love that movie. But I don't get this. I really don't. But I don't look at it. I've never looked at it from a taking advantage point of view. So I'm going to take advantage of you, and I'm going to act like I'm a little bitch, or that I got little bitch problems, or blah blah blah, and I'm going to get money. Now, here's the thing, and you'll catch this. You will, because if you haven't yet, you will, because I've seen it. I need help. I need help. Okay, what do you need help with? My dog's sick. My underwear got tore up. I don't have clean drawers to go to work. My work fired me. You'll hear all kinds of shit. I traveled half the way across the United States for a chick, and she turned out to be a whore. She kicked me out. Yada 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 yada. All kinds of crazy shit you hear. People asking for money. Money, 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 money. I need money because of this. I need money because of that. I blah 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 blah. I blew out my old ring when they got behind me. My engine doesn't work. My this, that, the other, whatever. And then they're super chatting like huge shit over on other channels. In the same month, in the same week, in the same whatever. No. There was a guy. I sent him $50. I sent him $50 because I felt bad. I did. I felt bad for him. Even Loki has been taken advantage of in this stupid ass grifter universe. I felt bad for him, so I sent him money. I've had big channels promote before, and I'll always be grateful for that, but I don't bang on about that. Exactly. ZBR. Exactly. So I threw this guy $50. And that's not a lot of money, but it's $50. I hope that I need help to go on vacation. I mean, my house will put out for Iceland. Put out. I think Arwen got that one. You've got, so I give this guy $50, and the very next night, I get a message from a dude with a picture that this dude threw out a $20 super chat to a big creator. Now, I sent him $50 because he was in a lurch and he needed money. It's what I had at the time. If I've got money in the bank and I can help somebody, I do my best to try. I do my best to try. If I have the money, then I do my best to try and help out. You almost never see me throwing out big super chats. I threw one to Snow a couple weeks ago because I love him to death, and honestly he deserved it for all the shit he's been doing and all the crap he's been dealing with YouTube and shit. He deserved it. I normally don't ever send more than $5 to somebody. I just don't. I felt like I got taken advantage of. I don't know about any of y'all and how you would feel, but if someone was like, I'm in a lurch and I need help, or I need hotel money, or I'm going to be on the street or whatever, and you send them money and then you see them throwing that money around like it's nothing, that tells me you don't need my money. You don't need it. If it had just been me giving it, I don't give a shit what they do with it. I don't care. If it was like a super chat or something, I don't care what you do with it. But that's not what it was. That was, I'm in a lurch and I need help. So I provided help, and then they turned around and they super chatted 20 of it to somebody else. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't pay you to send super chats to somebody, which happens. We'll talk about that in a minute. I didn't pay you to do this. I gave you money because you were in trouble and you needed help. Did that change overnight? If it did, send me the 50 back. Fuck, if you don't need it and you want to send it to somebody else, you can give me the money back. That simple. I don't get that. I don't get that. You can't. I was like, I will never run a GoFundMe or anything unless I absolutely have to. Unless I need it. I needed it for medical shit last year. So I did what I had to do. We didn't have the funds to just jump in and do everything that I had to do. MRIs are expensive. The foot was God. I probably spent $2,000 on my foot alone. Why? Because there was x-rays that I had to do over and over and over again. And guess what? That shit ain't cheap. And yes, even with insurance, you have to pay. There is a deductible for imaging. I'd asked for help last year. This entire community, whatever you want to call it, fellowship, held their hand out and said, we will help. I've helped people. I've helped people raise money for charity. I've helped people raise money for themselves. I've helped people raise money after disasters. I've helped people do whatever. Never have I had somebody take money and then go and just fucking flush it down the toilet. There was a woman. I believe the name of her shop was Red River Tattoo. Got taken out in a flood. I remember telling her, because they'd been eating ramen and box food for like 2 weeks. I said, listen, you got $500 from us this morning. Go buy some steaks. I said, no one's going to look at you. No one's going to look at you cross-eyed or sideways or anything. Go buy some food. Go buy some food and get some good food. I told her after the show, I was like, get some steaks tonight. Have some steaks. Have something good for dinner. Don't go cheap tonight. I said, anything after that, save your money, do what you can, but go buy some damn steaks tonight. Eat good for one night. You deserve it after all the shit you've been through. That I don't care about. I don't give a shit about that. But throwing the money out, that's a totally different story. MRIs can be nerve-wracking, especially if you have claustrophobia, which I do. Luckily for me, it was an open one. It wasn't a torpedo tube because just thinking about it, I'm like swallowing the torpedo tube. I had to have this hose with cold air blowing in my face. I close my eyes, visualize myself like sitting on a tropical island with a margarita and a mai tai with this air hose blown on me and think breeze, seagulls, da 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 da, and just sit still. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without it. I was freaking out. I was moving. I was jittery. It was bad. Couldn't take it. Yeah, really good people. Absolutely. Really, really good people. Rebecca, she is such a talented tattoo artist. Absolutely. And a wonderful person. Absolutely wonderful person. I am still banned to this day from that channel and Twitter account. I wonder who Marky Mark's talking about. But good people. Absolutely good people. Yeah, I have to be in Margaritaville with my ACDC shirt and my beanie and do, which I can't drink anymore, which sucks ass. But there's going to be people that try and take advantage of you. There's going to be people that want something from you. There are going to be people that treat you like, oh my God, you're the bee's knees because they want something from you. To me, all of that is grifting. Okay. If someone is berating you because you aren't on their program or coming to their chat or yada, 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 that's their problem. It's not your problem. It's their problem. If someone can't go on because you weren't around to hold their hand, that's their problem. It is not your problem. It is their problem. If someone can't have a conversation, a decent conversation in a chat room without going after somebody, that's their problem. It's not your problem. When someone wants to cause drama by running their mouth and talking shit, that's their problem. It doesn't need to be your problem. So what do? If someone crosses that line, you deal with it. If you don't and you let it continue, it will always continue. This goes the same for people trying to get money out of you, people begging for a handout, people constantly money. It's all the same thing. Why? Because there's something deficient here and here. It's that simple. Normal people don't act like that. Normal people don't do that. Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, nothing in this world is for free. And unfortunately, you have got a bunch of people that think I can get everything I ever wanted if someone just gives it to me. If someone just gives me that game that I want. If someone just gives me that movie ticket I want. If someone just gives me that money I need to go and buy a joint or a bowl or whatever. If someone just gives it to me, that's, oh man, I'm really working the system now. I've really got it figured out. Guess what? This is the way this works. People tip you in this business. They send you a little tip. They send you a little bonus. It's a side gig at the best. Best of times. It's a side gig. You can have it work for you. You can have it complement what you're doing. You can give little bonuses like this. Now, I didn't put that together to make money off of Mike, even though Mike's like, make money off of me, make money off of me. Go ahead, make money. I didn't put that up there to make money off of Mike. I put that up there because I thought it was absolutely ingenious. I love the guy who made it. And I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. Perfect idea for his goal because that's Mike in the Iron Man suit. That's great. Awesome. We can promote Mike and we can have people laughing going, holy shit, that looks cool. There's reasons why we do everything. It doesn't have to be revolving around $1. If Arlena over on Rumble was like, hey, Loki, fire it up and burn it down, I'd probably play the clip anyway. If I'm like, working up to something or talking through something and I see that and I'm like, holy shit, okay. I'd probably do it anyway, whether she sent me $1 or not. As long as it doesn't become the Loki clip show and that's all I do is sit here and show skulls and clips of shit. That's fine. I don't care. It's not always about the money. It's about people getting excited for what you're doing. It's about you getting excited for what you're doing. It's about continuing on and continuing forward when even in the bad times. There's a reason why when I was sick that first year, I didn't announce it. I didn't tell anybody. I told multiple people, don't say shit to anybody. I don't want people to know. I don't want people to know I'm sick. I don't want people to know there's a problem. I just want to carry on. I want to do what I do because I am having a blast doing it and they are too. I didn't want to bring anything down. This has been going on since I started. Okay. So if you think you have this idea of, well, I'm gonna get people to give me money by doing this, this, and this. It's been done before. Whether it was done better than you're doing it or whether it's done worse than you're doing it, it's all been done before. There was a dude when I started that was like, do not send me super chats. I was like, you are absolutely nuts for saying that. Do not send me super chats. Do you want to know what he said to do instead? Only send me PayPal. Why did he do that? It wasn't because YouTube was bad, because this was like 5 years ago. It's not because YouTube asshole. It's because he wanted the money that day. He wanted the money then. This is someone that when I had almost no money, I sent, I don't remember, it was like 25, 30 bucks. I don't remember what it was, but I didn't have anything. I didn't have shit. I was struggling to make it each week. And him and his wife, common law, I don't know what they were, got in an accident and they totaled their vehicle. I had no idea they were living in the vehicle. And I felt really bad for them. So I sent them some money. Come to find out later, they were junking it up in hotel rooms, getting high, doing all this crazy stuff. And I was just like, this is why they were like, give me it through PayPal. Do not send me super chats. When someone says, yes, thank you. Let's see here. Let's see. Who do we got here? Who can we use? Thank you, Project Storytime, for sending the $2 super chat. But I'm just going to say there's a link in the description, if you can't read, to send it to me in PayPal because YouTube does not pay me out when I want. I'll get it today. I'll get it right now if you just send it to PayPal. So, guys, don't send anything in the super chats for the thing. Absolutely, positively ass. And that's exactly what it is. It's ass. That is people taking advantage of you. That is people trying to act like they're slick when they're drugged out, druggies, and want to take advantage of you. Absolutely not. I hope today has helped. I hope that you guys look at this with a different perspective of, you know what, maybe not everybody is, being honest. We've got people that are paid to convince you something is this way. And for me, what I find the funniest is, CrypTube, CrackTube. Yes, CrackTube or CrookTube, either one. What I find funniest is when people try and turn that and take advantage and they get caught. They get caught red-handed. Guess what? This isn't apples and oranges, YouTubers. It's not like somebody hasn't tried all this bullshit before and done this shit. It's not like people haven't tried to swindle people out of money or swindle people out of their influence or whatever. It's all been done before. You're not slick. You're not inventive. You take advantage of people. And for that, you can F right off. Guys, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have an excellent one. Be great. Be excellent to each other. Always speak Brenda Ender in Valhalla. And we'll see you on the next one. Well, you guys have a good one. And yeah, we're going. I think if I can find the right button, because StreamYard's is wonky.
This program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.